Hi, welcome back to another tutorial on DFTFringe. This tutorial will be about the 3D surface display. So let's get started. Of course, we need a 3D surface, and here's another way I'm going to show you how to get one. We can go up to Simulations and create a simulated diagram. In this case, the size of the diagram is going to be 600 pixels. We have tilt set at about 25. I'm going to give it 100% correction. And we're going to remove some astig, not have any astig. We'll have a little bit of ring pattern, and that's all. Let's create an interferogram now. There it is. It already knows also how to, what its size is, and so it's already outlined for us. So it's kind of a nice way to quickly get a test interferogram. So now all I have to do is click on Done, and then readjust my center circle here, and compute the surface. There's my surface, and here's our 3D display that I want to talk about. So I'm going to close all of these others to get a nice big 3D display up. All right, as I've shown before, you can tilt this and rotate it and move it around. And one of the other handy things we can do here is we can change its vertical scale, how much the z-axis goes up and down. And so let's make it be larger. There you see it increasing. I can make it be smaller. I'm going to say 10. It's almost doesn't exist anymore. The most normal size is around 200. And we can change the back wall scaling with this control here. So here is quarter wave up and down on the back wall scale. We can tell it to draw a filled display, which is the default, or we can tell it to use a grid line display instead. I like the filled display, so I almost always have it turned on. And then the last thing we can do here is change the lighting and surface properties. This is one of my favorite ones. Calls up this big complicated dialog where you can change individual controls, but I have set things already set, so I can turn it on to, here's a plastic display, here's one that makes it look kind of satiny. This one's called brush metal. And here we have ceramic and the matte finish. Now some of these look a lot more spectacular when there's actually a lot more bumps around, so I'm going to load a wavefront that does have more bumps. There it is. Right now it's actually kind of, it has a lot of smoothing to it. And I want to try to get my, here we go, the surface properties dialog back up, and then here it is in ceramic. Here it is in brushed metal. And satin and plastic look. This time the plastic look didn't look like much. Let me get my smoothing surface back up and tell it not to smooth so much. Now I'll tell it to smooth about, let's try 20. That didn't do much either. Let's try 10. There we go. Bring this different surfaces back up. Here's the matte surface, ceramic surface, brushed metal surface, satin surface, and plastic. I tend to use ceramic for most of my work. The highlights and shadows help show the bumps to my satisfaction best. Well, that's about it for all the things you can do with the three-dimensional surface view. So I hope you found that useful, and thank you for watching.